Welcome back, folks. Alright, take a second to read your stone tablet there, whatever that is. So you're probably watching this video because you've been running around for 25 minutes in circles and everything looks the same and you had enough. I'm not going to tell you who that happened to, but let's just say I have some experience in this cave. I'm going to try to make it real quick and easy for you, and for starters, I'm going to point out that stone tablet once again. There's only one way out, or forward, and that's by way of the 3 statues. So remember how you came in, remember the way out. And all the rest of the caves are basically there for a loot. So that one really doesn't have anything, just 2 loose stones there to pick up. And this one, I think, has a Big Hearty Truffle. If it's not in this cave, then it's in the next chamber. But, we'll see what happens here. It's either in this one or the next one. Alright, so it's kind of like feeling like, you know, you're at the fair and you walked into the wrong trailer and the next thing you know you're in the Hall of Mirrors and you hate the Hall of Mirrors. And this cave might actually be why. But, that first chamber not as difficult as the next. Now, that Big Hearty Truffle isn't here, so it's probably definitely in this next segment here. Also, take the time to get everything, guys. Get all the gemstone nodes, get all the pickups, get all the bomb flowers, get all the light bloom seeds, so on and so forth. It's kind of like leaving yourself a trail of breadcrumbs. So now next time I look at this cave, I'm going to know I busted up this gemstone node here. It's got that patch, and that'll kind of remind me how I got in. So now how do we get out? We go by way of the 3 statues. And I'm actually going to start breaking that wall open so that we know this is the way out. That'll kind of help us here moving forward. Okay, that ought to do it. So that's the way we came in. That gemstone node is broken. I want to say this is going to be where our... Yep, sure is. Now sometimes I get lucky and I get a diamond in here. But the last couple of dry runs I did, no diamond. So wish me luck. Okay, I'm wasting a lot of shield here. Sometimes I can... There we go. I can get, like, several with one shield bump. Dude. Come at me, bro. Come at me. There we go. Alright, there is our Big Hearty Truffle. Come on, Diamond. Come on. Papa needs a new. Never mind. Alright, let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm not going to go out this way because I'll have to break through the wall to get out, and I just don't want to waste the weapons. So I'll kind of go back out the way I came. There's 2 loops that end at another dead-end wall. So I'll kind of show you on this side, just so you can get your bearings. That's the way out. We were just on the other side of this one. So now we're going to do the exact same thing on these 2, and we'll be on the other side of this one. And then you will have effectively looted the entire cave. Oopsie! Whoopsie! Come on, dude! Oh, wow, I am wasting arrows today. Oh, now I get the headshot. You know, better late than never. Okay, not too much in here other than, you know, all the arrows I wasted. And there's the other side of that wall. Wow, how did he get that one up there? Must have done a real good job missing him. Alright, folks, the way out is the 3 statues, but since we've already kind of carved it, it's a no-brainer. Now, this next cavern, there's only one way out. With a caveat. The bubble frog is going to be above us, so that's kind of like its own little thing. But besides that, there's only one way out. And by the way, you can't really get out that way anyway. Okay, so now this next area is going to have a bit of a bad boy nest in it. So what I like to do is get a little damage in. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and heal up because I've been a real genius this whole time. Taking a bunch of silly damage. So I'm definitely going to ice arrow the boss. And these should all be blues. So not too bad. Dun, 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 dun. That should only leave 1. And just for good measure. Okay, two-handed swinger weapons will keep him good and stunned the whole time. Oh wow, that broke already? I had that tipped with a Phantom Ganon spear, I guess they're called, or Gloom Spear, whatever they are. And it was an awesome idea in theory. Somebody actually commented a while back and told me about that, because I was complaining about the gloom damage. And he was like, oh, just tip it, or use that as the tip. I'm like, oh, great idea. And it is, you know, I mean, that's a good, strong tip for any weapon. So just keep in mind, though, that will break if it is the tip relatively quickly. I got some use out of it, but I guess in that case, you kind of trade the excess attack power for, you know, not a lot of longevity. Alright, so I'm going to keep this real, you know, simple once again. So there's Misko's treasure on the other side of the whatever that is, the grate or the cage wall, whatever. So simply ascend if you're right in front of there, and you'll be at your bubble frog. And I haven't gotten my diamond yet, but I have not yet given up. Sometimes they fall out of these normal nodes. Let's see what happens. Last chance. Actually, no, I think there's another node in the treasure chest cavern. Alright, so I'm just not lucking out today with my diamond. Of course I get it during the dry runs, but I will not get it whenever I record. Alright guys, so simply throw a bomb in the middle there. That should make you a nice big hole to jump down into. And there is some water down here. A lot of times there will be some cave fish spawning in, but I'm not seeing them right now. And there's only one way out now, so you don't have to worry about getting lost in here. You can kind of walk around, loot, grab whatever there is to grab, and proceed on forward. I have a feeling I'll be breaking this thing entirely on shoes. Alright, I forgot about that node, but that still didn't help, as you can see. Alright, so this room gets real confusing, but again, if you can remember the three statues, you will be right as rain. So simply stand up on this pedestal, or whatever this is, this little platform, facing your three statues. One final ascend, and you are done. Alright guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and break video here, but before I do, I just gotta know. The world wants to know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. And in this case, the answer is 0, because I never got my diamond. Alright guys, I hope that helped y'all out. If you enjoyed the video, please take a second to mash that like button, subscribe, share, and comment. Until the next time, happy hunting.